I'll be ready as soon as I get all these written down here. From, oh what? What was it? Oh.
Last time I was dog
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Next year, like when we get to January, we'll just have to remind each other that this is just part of our production is to come down here 2 or 3 times, 4 or 5 times. You know, we just gotta remember, I guess.
Well, the issue was that it really isn't that much class. It was more the fact that we haven't started selling.
Oh, well.
And I'm like, it's like March, so like a year.
Yeah, right. He likes counting his chickens. And he thought that he was done counting his chickens once basketball was done, and he just gets to pocket all the rest of the money he made at lunch. That's what he was likely thinking. Right. Yeah, I would just delete the trucks. It's not even a company that exists anymore.
There are 2 or 1. I don't have the sheet.
What's that?
I'll drop.
Oh, twice. Yeah, twice. Yeah, sorry. No, and the one in the parking lot I was talking to, he was JV umpire, and his partner hadn't showed up yet. So, yeah, we got nothing to do until we got umpires anyway. I mean, I guess you could just umpire your own game. I'm just, you know, by this point, you paid for the field, you drove all the way down here.
Well, because they asked, what do you call it? Joe the umpire.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, no, that.
Right. I'm already spoken for. That's funny.
One person.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, people are at work. They're like, oh, look at that. As soon as I start talking, then they're like, oh, I can listen too.
$5 for
24?
Yep.
Okay, so we're good there. Got my makeshift score sheets. Gotta get the job done anyway. Alright, you did post that to Zaleski? Okay. Get that taken care of, and still don't have any umpires, so I guess we're in no hurry. Interesting times here, interesting times. And if they were calling from Marshfield, they must have ran out of their phone list around here already then.
Well, no, the Twins have back umpires.
Oh, they do.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they had them in regionally.
Nope. Teams have to provide the umpires $250 to use the field. We had a good round so far.
Yeah, I would say. All they do is nothing. There's no lines to put on. I mean, you condition the mound a little bit, and that's it. You say, good luck, teams. You take out the trial.
That's what we're getting. Yeah, it works.
This is on Focus YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. How many people watch county?
What?
How many people were watching the county meeting? Any idea?
Not really didn't say we're DP.
Oh.
We streamed it more for. I streamed it more for gaming.
Gotcha. Gotcha. For post-production value.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's done with infield umpires? No? Now what do we do? Well, they got JV's got umpires.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm assuming they're gonna play. That's kind of small because this is today's game was supposed to be at Marshfield and Thursday's game was supposed to be at Merrill.
Oh. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
He's on the phone.
He's on the phone with somebody. Merrill Blue Jays. I gotta figure out what this name is here. Pearson Pine. Pearson. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Give transfer the audience to build. So as soon as I see the umpires, I'll start the pregame. But no sense to give B&H all their credit right now, and then we don't start for half an hour.
It's
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you.
I usually, even if you're not ready, I'm on your end to start.
No, that's a good policy. Okay. Well, if you want to, I can catch you up on what he brings. Since he's probably not in time, step away from Mike. It's not top secret. No, it's not the surprise. So for life, or as long as we are cash or whatever.
Okay.
The rule still remains the same.
Yeah. But we cost the same amount of water.
That's what I explained. I explained to them some accounting, some costs, and we went through that. So got it now. So yeah, so as long as you and I travel together, we have 5 to. So I think you did a really good job. Right now.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I should go. We'll go over and get back.
and if there's two that I do, but I got council, just go.
Yeah. Well, if you have council, I have council. After all council meetings. Brandon.
When was it?
That was back in the
Well,
So basically next week, Monday, assuming they play, is Monday we got Oak Ridge North and Marshfield doubleheader softball. Tuesday, at Marshfield. Yeah. Owen with you at Loyal Baseball Tuesday, Thursday. And then I'll go up and do Athens Stratford on Friday. That's not going to be much of a game. Athens will have run it. So,
okay.
yep.
And then the only exception was we Rapids and Point there.
Yeah.
If Manson's available, we do it. And that's part of it.
Okay.
We would do it with our
He just gets his.
whatever, and if it was a week because of weather, we only did 3 of his area games.
Yeah.
We would just do post production.
Okay.
We would just get 5 minutes.
Yeah. So it's
So they have to luck of the draw.
yeah, we're not very impressed.
Right.
Not his right hand.
He's a professional. Yeah.
How are you?
You too. Behaving?
No? Personality trait.
Yeah. So, because that was kind of a test for him for other opportunities.
Yep.
On behalf of
Yeah. Yep. And say all that stuff. Powers that be one like that.
you know,
I can write.
oh, there we go.
You get up there?
We got umpires.
We got one or two?
We got both of them. The other guy.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah, we got umpires.
Am I good? All right, everybody, welcome to Woodside Sports Complex in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin, and it is baseball, and who would you expect to find playing in Wisconsin Dells? Well, the Marshfield Tigers and the Merrill Blue Jays as we get set for Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball here today, and snow and mud and muck overall have marred the fields in north central Wisconsin, so Woodside here in Wisconsin Dells with its turf field. Actually, the only thing made of dirt is the mound, and everything else here is weather ready. Plus, it's a warm, hot 62 degrees. It's a far cry from where we were a week ago, no doubt about it. But here we are. We're just about set to play baseball. Our umpires are arriving here right behind me, and we will get started here shortly. Our broadcast partner today, V&H Automotive. V&H located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere. Hundreds of vehicles to choose from. You can, right after the game or after work, you're all probably watching from work right now, head on down to V&H and check out their supply in person or visit them online at vhautos.com, vhautos.com, as you see their banner on the screen right now. And V&H, proud supporters of local sports and have been for a long time. We're happy to have V&H on board all year long as our pregame show and our game presenting sponsor, V&H. We will go through today's lineups for you as we've got a doubleheader and Steven's staying for both, right? Yeah, that's the plan anyway. We'll see what happens here. Jason Zaleski alongside Stephen Okonek. I'll be with you for game number 1. And then we will also be broadcasting over at Woodside in Mauston later on today as a boys baseball Stratford Edgar. Steve Maves will be along for the call on game number 2 of that one. So we've got exciting baseball action for you today here in the southern reaches of Wisconsin. We will start with what should be the visiting Merrill Blue Jays here for game 1. And leading off and starting pitcher today is Chase Bonnell. Playing shortstop, batting second, Peyton Becker. Batting third and playing left field, Pearson Pyan. In the cleanup spot is the first baseman, Cordell Rankin. Playing second base, batting fifth, Casey Hoffman. Third base, batting sixth, Holden Smith. Center fielder today, and batting number 7, Alex Mann. Cody Depress will play right field, bat 8th, and Alex Gerke, second base, batting 9th. Bonnell, Becker, Pyan, Rankin, Hoffman, Smith, Mann, Depress, and Gerke for the Merrill Blue Jays. For the home Marshfield Tigers, and the Tigers take the field and confirm they are the home team for game number 1. Starting at shortstop, batting first, Ryan Krieger. In center field, Brant Bowman. Batting third and playing first base, Mason Coffrin. Third base today, and in the cleanup spot, Isaiah Byrel. Preston Wagner on the mound, and on screen here in front of us will bat fifth. Jacob Earl catching, and you see Jacob right here in front of us as well. He bats sixth. Will Voss at second base. He will be hit for by Ben Gust. Gust, today's DH, batting seventh. Riley Bushak in right field at the 8th slot, and finishing up the batting order for the Marshfield Tigers is the left fielder Isaac Meverden. Krieger, Bowman, Coffrin, Byrel, Wagner, Earl, Gust, Bushak, Meverden for the Marshfield Tigers. Again, today's game day sponsor, V&H Autos. Head on down to V&H right after work today or after the game. Check out hundreds of vehicles, and you can check them out online after the game, vhautos.com. Again, our pregame sponsor, V&H Automotive. V&H located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97, a short drive from anywhere. All right, and we are set for baseball here again. We are at Woodside Sports Complex in Wisconsin Dells, and stepping in is Chase Bonnell for the Blue Jays. Bonnell fouls one back, and we are officially now underway. 109 first pitch for those of you keeping score at home. Not much of a breeze for today's game, as that one's called for a strike up high. A little bit of a breeze blowing from behind us out towards right center field, but other than that, nothing else to be concerned about here but blue skies and sunshine. Outside for a ball. So in other words, a perfect day for baseball. We've got Merrill Marshfield JV action behind us, so if you hear cheering and there's nothing happening on this field, we got JV action headed. That one heads out foul up the first base line. JV action behind us, and JV looks to be in the bottom of the first inning over there. Again, just underway here in Wisconsin Dells. Bonnell stays alive. Fights that inside pitch off from Wagner. Bonnell will see pitch number 5 of the at-bat here coming up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball came in. Bonnell sent it right back up the middle. Nice job there by Bonnell staying alive. He had seen 5 pitches in the box there and able to find an off-speed pitch with movement to drive right back up the middle. hopped off the mound and threw the hole at second base. He's on first. Peyton Becker, shortstop, Blue Jay, batting now. Outside for a ball. Thanks everybody for tuning in to today's broadcast. Now is the best time to let your friends, neighbors, and strangers know how you found us. Share the link with them, send them a message, give them a phone call, and let them know. Grounder out to Krieger at short, second for one. The turn is good. Double play, Tigers. 6-4-3. And base runner is erased. Blue Jays will start from scratch with 2 outs. Pearson Pyan, left fielder, number 23, in for the Blue Jays. Swings at a high heater, 0-1. Wagner, another fastball. Fouled off by Pyan. 0-2 the count. That one fouled straight up and back. That'll land right behind us and into the pine trees. About 50 feet here behind home plate. Got an uncovered wagon behind us too. I guess if we need to find a horse and hitch a ride back home, we could. But a kind of Old West theme here at the ballpark. That one under the legs of Pine as he scampered out of the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch number 10 of the inning upcoming here for Wagner. And got him to swing and miss there on the off-speed pitch. Wagner collects his first strikeout of the game, and the Blue Jays put one on, but the double play erases both of those base runners, and the Pyan strikeout sends the Blue Jays down and on the field. Tigers coming up to bat next.
Since 1924, Milwaukee Tools has led the industry in both durability and performance. Hiller's True Value is your home for Milwaukee Tools here in Marshfield. Check them out to see the latest lineup of Milwaukee Tools. And for all you do-it-yourselfers, Hiller's True Value store on Central Avenue is your complete home store. And for those bigger projects, keep in mind they're just Ask Rental Services.
And I think there's
your local hardware home. Hiller's True Value
store
is located in downtown Marshfield.
Okay.
We have summer right around the corner. Are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your... We have summer right around the corner. Are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to enjoy your summer. We have a huge inventory of Polaris and Can-Am and ATVs and UTVs. We also have a huge selection of Ski-Doo if you're already planning for next winter. Whether you're looking for something brand new or used, come on down to Bill's Service Center, where we not only sell the equipment, but we fix it too.
All right, again, back here at Woodside Sports Complex in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. We've got Merrill Blue Jays, Marshfield Tigers, Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball action here as Hackman Field up in Marshfield, not ready. Not a whole lot of snow left on it, maybe just a little bit in the corners, but outfield soggy at best. And then Athletic Park up in Merrill, much of the same going on at Athletic Park up in Merrill. So the two teams traveled down here to Wisconsin Dells today to get some pitches in, get some swings in at the very least, and as it turns out, a conference game. And can't miss any conference games. Some of those non-conference games from last week won't be played, but these games got to be played one way or the other. And to make sure that all the games are going to be played, doubleheader here today. That'll take care of both the home games on the conference schedule for Merrill and Marshfield For the Tigers in the bottom of the first, Ryan Krieger, Brant Bowman, Mason Coffrin. Guaranteed to see at-bats here in the first inning. 0-0 the score as Krieger steps to the plate. He started the turn on the 6-4-3 double play in the top of the first that erased Chase Bonnell, who's on the mound here for the Blue Jays. That pitch outside. Krieger got the double play started, a nice one. And then it was a Preston Wagner strikeout of Pearson Pyan to end the Blue Jays' top half of the first. Krieger sends a line drive to short and caught right then and there by the shortstop, Peyton Becker. 1 down for the Tigers. Bowman now steps in for the Tigers. 3-sport athlete, Brant Bowman. Lifts one to left field, drifting back for it, and under it for the catch is Pyan for out number 2. What I was in the middle saying, Bowman, 3-sport athlete for the Tigers, football, basketball, and baseball here as he finishes up his senior season, last sports season for Bowman. Krieger the same, 3-sport athlete. No basketball though for Krieger. He plays hockey during winter sports. He also finishing up his high school career at Marshfield. He will take his talents to the University of Minnesota Duluth in the fall. Will Krieger play football for the Vikings? I believe that's what they are. The Bulldogs, that's right. They are the Bulldogs.
Hockey champions.
Yeah, hockey champion Bulldogs. He may have to extend his talents over to hockey season, maybe. They've got him penciled in for football in the fall. That one lifted high in the air, and coming in for it will be the center fielder, perhaps. No, that ball is going to drop in the middle there as everybody looked up and nobody could find a way to get to the ball. Center fielder Alex Mann, probably his ball to take if he called for it. Early in the season here, we'll give him a hit. Early in the season, that was a high fly ball. Got caught up in what little wind that there was, too, and just fell in that Bermuda Triangle out there. That one grounded down to third by Byroll, over to first in time. The putout goes Smith to Rankin for the Blue Jays. 5-3 if you're scoring along at home. Tigers leave one stranded after one complete. Nothing.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics.
All right, back here in Wisconsin Dells, up for the Merrill Blue Jays in the top of the second. Rankin, Hoffman, and Smith. First baseman here, Cordell Rankin, stands in for the Blue Jays. Wagner lost control of that one coming in. Again, beautiful day here in the Dells. It's always a beautiful day in the Dells, I think. That one driven deep left field and out of play. Rankin got around on that one in a hurry. Left fielder for the Tigers, Isaac Meverton, took notice, took a couple steps back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low and inside for a ball. It's always a good day in the Dells, even if it's poor weather. There's always something to do. Indoor water parks, casinos, other activities. Of course, casinos, 21 and over. That one up and back. That one is going to come a little bit close to the wagon and off the sidewalk. Heads up, Kraus. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Rankin. Wagner looks in, shakes off the first, and agrees with the second. Here's the 2-2. Outside, ball 3. And of course, on good weather days here in the Dells, even more to do. All the outdoor activities, go-karts, mini golf, water slides, roller coasters, baseball. It's all available here. And Wagner lost Rankin. Ball skips back and away from Earl. Rankin stands on the base at first. Second, apologies, catcher Casey Hoffman up for the Blue Jays. Again, Rankin at first. Drew the walk from Wagner. That one low. Throw down to first. Rankin back in time. I was going to say, it's a shame that I'm here for baseball. I might be able to take in some of the other festivities here in the Dells, but that will not be the case today. Oh, hold on here. So we had a ball come in from the JV field, fouled off, and landed in the varsity field here. Pretty close to the umpire, no doubt about it. Of course, we just got done watching the Masters over the weekend, and what a performance by Tiger Woods. But the Blue Jay up to bat there could have yelled 4. That maybe would have helped. That one lifted to right field and drifting out of play. Foul ball. But again, the JV game happening just to the left of this field, as home plate and third base here on the varsity field mirrors home plate and first base on the JV field. And so foul ball's possibility, and well, we saw it realized. That one's going to get through the hole at short, and a nice piece of hitting there by Hoffman. Hoffman reaches. Rankin over to second on the single. And the Blue Jays in business here, 2 on, nobody out. Third baseman Holden Smith steps in for the first time today. Wagner racking up pitches here in the first couple innings. Nobody out here in the second, so through 3 outs. This is pitch number 20 for Wagner here, and that one's low and outside for a ball. 20 pitches, 3 outs. And here in the top of the second, again, nobody out. Blue Jays with 2 on. That one sizzles inside towards Smith, standing at the plate there. He gives a smirk to his bench behind him there, as I think some of his teammates wanted him to turn into it and take it. But he ducked out of the way. High and tight fastball. See what Wagner comes with here on the 2-0. Right down the middle for a strike. As Smith was taking the whole way. Rankin at second, Hoffman at first for the Blue Jays. Krieger dances behind Rankin at second. High for a ball. Wagner here in trouble of loading the bases. Again, nobody out, 3-1 the count. And the 3-1. That one, it was swung on, driven to right field, drifting in foul territory. Up against the fence, yes. Catch is made there, and Rankin will tag and advance from second to third. As that fly ball was chased down by Bushak. Nice job there by Bushak to chase that one down, record the out. Blue Jays now runners at the corners. Batting seventh, center fielder Alex Mann. Mann steps in with RBI potential here. Foul ball. Wagner throws to third, no, comes back to first. Back in time is Hoffman. Strike down low, so no balls, 2 strikes. And Rankin stands at third for the Blue Jays, Hoffman at first. Man at the plate looking to get the Merrill Blue Jays on the board here in the top of the second. And the 0-2 fouled up and back into the trees and lands on the ground back there.
Almost in the wagon.
Almost in the wagon. We should have a contest or something. I don't know. I think in between innings here, we probably got to show people the wagon. Throw over to first. Back in time is Hoffman. But again, it's a old Western theme here at Woodside with the old 1850s buildings, or facades anyway. And a balk is going to be called here on Wagner as he brought the ball out of his glove and back down to look in on the rubber, dropped the ball, and that's a balk, and Rankin will trot in from third to score. Hoffman moves over to second on the balk. Just an unfortunate incident there for Wagner as he is in his stance now, brought the ball back, and when he went to put it in his glove, it hit his right hip and fell onto the mound. A ball outside. That is a balk. Any unnatural movement of the baseball from the mound is a balk. Runners advance, as they did there. The 1-2 is high and inside. Man brings the count even at 2-2. Zaleski Sports Show host Rachel Zaleski is in the middle of producing a series of Sports 101s, and I think we're going to put the balk in the Sports 101. Swung on and missed. Wagner gets his second strikeout of the day. Brings up Cody Depress, right fielder for the Blue Jays. Balk is not something you see a whole lot of when you broadcast at the level of games that we do here. You do see him occasionally. If you follow just one team and you watch that one high school baseball team during the course of a season, you may not see any balks. You may just see one. So it's not all too common. But it is one of those rules in baseball that can really be upsetting to a pitcher. Especially something like that, where that was not intended. It wasn't even a real movement. Sometimes you can get a strange movement on a pickoff attempt that's called a balk. There's some procedural things there, and again, that's why this is a great Sports 101 discussion. But that wasn't any of those things. That was Just Wagner trying to get the glove from his throwing hand to his mitt and just dropped it. Strike called there on the 3-0 pitch. Next upcoming pitch for Wagner will be pitch number 40. That's a tall number here for Wagner through 1 2/3. Swung on and missed there for strike 2. Full count now for D-Press as he's got Hoffman waiting at second base. Again, 2 outs here on the top of the Blue Jay second. Lifted towards second base, and Merrill got a nice beat on that one. Ran up, and Voss ran up under that one for out number 3. But the Blue Jays do score 1 on the balk from Wagner. Put 1 across. They lead 1-0. Bottom of the second coming up.
V&H Automotive Service Department, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. At V&H Automotive of Marshfield, our highly qualified technicians are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. Allow our staff to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. V&H Service, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97.
Made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties